G'day everyone, it's Curtis here and welcome to an On The Back Wheel video. Today I'm going to fit this SW Motech skid plate onto my KLR650. First thing I'll do is paint it black because I want it to match the bike, and it's also a skid plate off the last generation bike. Now I'm led to believe that the last generation skid plates will fit. I hope so because I just bought this one. But I've looked at all the holes, they look exactly the same. The skid plate looks exactly the same as the last model as well, so I believe it will fit. So what I'm gonna do is clean this up, paint it black, take this off, and see how we go. All right, let's do it. All right, I'll show you the condition it is in. It's actually in pretty good nick. It does have some scuffs and scratches and dirt on it, but I believe, oh, that was loud. I believe I'll get them off pretty easy. So what I'm gonna do is pop out these rubber grommets. I've mixed up some car wash and water together, so I'll put that on and use this here scourer to just scour the crap out of it, and then wipe it with some terps, hopefully get all the crap off. And then I got this off a mate. It is Rust-Oleum high heat black paint. Now you don't need to use high heat paint, but this is what I got and it was free, so I'm going to use it. But basically this is a matte black color, or satin black, whatever you want to call it. And you don't need to prime it or anything, you just throw it straight on and it should be sweet. So I'm going to clean it up and then throw this on. Now if you're going to look at painting on the black as well, everyone says to use either a Scotch-Brite pad or a metal pad like this. This is what I had at home from the kitchen, so this is what I'm using. Seems to be going okay. Not amazing, okay. You helping? Helpful dog. Alright, I just scrubbed it for about half an hour. Hopefully I've got all the major stuff off. It looks like I have. Mainly just trying to get the dirt off and scuff up the surface. Give it a hose off. Do some metho and prep it for painting. I'll tell you what, that looks a heap better, even just scrubbed and washed. Alright, I've cleaned it up with terps and it came up really well. These bits here, that's just scuffed metal by the looks of it, but I've got all the dirt off, which is what we wanted. Looking good. Alright, let's see how good or bad I am at painting. Alright, I've just finished painting it. I did a few coats on the top and a few coats on the bottom. Look, realistically, it's probably going to come off the first time I hit a rock or something like that, but it's all for aesthetics. So what I'm going to do is let that set overnight and then try chuck it on tomorrow morning. Okay, here's the finished product, all dried. It looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Looks very good, actually. Look, end of the day, it's just going to get scuffed up, but I think it's come up really nicely. Just going to take off all the tape from here and clean up the SW Motech writing, but besides that, I'm happy and I'm going to throw it on. Okay, I'll show you how to get off this bash plate. It's really easy. All it is one bolt there, one bolt there, and here's the two underneath. There's one there and one there, so just need to undo those. All you need is an 8mm socket, and that's how you get them off. One thing you may need to watch is on the back here, there's a nut. You may need to hold the spanner on there as well, just to undo it. Very easy to do though. These ones don't have nuts on the back of them. Boom. Helps you wash your bike too, not like me. Okay, there you have it. That's how it looks with no bash plate on. That bash plate is actually pretty good for a stock plate. The only issue is it doesn't go back far enough. If it went further back, you'd probably just leave it on because it's very solid. If we have a look down here, it's gonna get weird, everyone. It only stops here, whereas you got your sump plug here and your engine goes all the way back to here. So hopefully that new plate goes all the way back to here and fixes any issues, and it stops us having to worry about having to get any damage to the engine. I'm now outside. We've got it all cleaned up. Got the bike out here, got the bash plate here. I'm going to try and install it. I've heard they are very difficult to install, these SW Motechs, but hey, there's only one way to do it, isn't there? Let's do it. So one thing we're gonna have to make sure we do is get these back down along here, or along this side of the bike. Okay, so I've got the bottom ones on just loose, and this is how this is going to fit. So it's not quite square. The other one as well, but I think we'll make it fit pretty easy still. I'll try not to scratch everything up too bad though. We'll get it all square and in. Pull that one in. Very, very easy. Hey, I tell you what, couldn't get much easier than that. All right, all done. That was incredibly easy. Everything lined up perfectly and was very easy to bolt on. I accidentally took a bit of paint off here, my bad, but as you can see, SW Motech, really easy to fit. Maybe because it's previously been fit to another bike, but that fit perfectly. And good news, if you have a 2022 KLR650, the old bash plates fit. Confirmed. I was a bit worried for a sec. I'd heard a rumor and I checked all the bolts and where they should be and it looked exactly the same, but that confirms it. Fits perfectly. Here's this side as well. Fits up perfectly. Look at that. Bloody awesome. Not so good news is, look what hangs out still, just. So I'm either going to have to grind that down myself or get the replacement bolt so we don't damage the engine casing. So there you have it, everyone. If you have a 2022 KLR650, the old skid plates fit, no issues at all. So you don't have to wait for someone to make a new model. These ones fit perfectly. I even use the stock mounting bolts and everything. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna get out of the sun because it is bloody hot. I thought I'd bring the bike out here because it's a lot brighter so you can see everything, but whew, it's warm. All right, if you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button and the like button, and I'll catch you later. Keep it on the back wheel.